This is the ultimate 3-string guitar. It is it's a cream body with gold hardware and a black back. Highly shiny. Got a little dust on it from my knee. Highly polished. There is you can. I don't know if I can get the light to catch it quite right, but if you look closely enough, you can actually see a little bit of the texture of the wood underneath the paint. It's not a it's not a perfect gloss like you would have on a, I don't know, a nitrocellulose finish on a modern guitar, but very shiny. That's an oak fingerboard on a maple neck, gold hardware. This is a humbucker pickup. The volume knob acts as a coil split, and now the pickup will act as a single coil pickup. Jack is here in the strap button, and any electric guitar is only as good as the amp it's plugged into, and right now I'm plugged into a Vox Mini 5. The amp is not on. I'm going to do some acoustic samples before I turn the amp on, so you can get an idea of what it sounds like without an amp, and then what kind of sound you can get out of it if you really crank it up. So right now we're tuned to open D. It's D-A-D. Most 3-string guitars are tuned to open tuning. That's a power chord on a regular 6-string guitar. I have fairly light strings on it right now, which is why it's kind of high-pitched. You could put some heavier strings on it and tune it down a little bit if you want to get it to growl a little bit more. Because it's tuned like any cigar box guitar, you can go to any cigar box guitar tutorial on the internet and get some lessons. So that's handy. Also, because it's open tuning, it's a power chord. You can play anything you want with one finger. So that's what it sounds like without an amp. I'm going to turn the amp on and keep the volume low, so it's pretty clean. But if you want to, the only adjustment I'm about to make is I'm going to turn the volume up. Now we're at full volume, and that's going to overload the amp, and we're going to play some rock and roll, right? I've had the volume knob down the whole time, so pushed in, so that the pickup is acting as a humbucker. If I pull it up, it becomes a single coil pickup, which the difference might not be super obvious if you don't hear the two side by side. Single coil gives you a thinner sound, sort of like a Stratocaster, whereas a humbucker gives you a fatter sound, kind of like a Les Paul, Gibson Les Paul. And there you have it, Ultimate 3-string guitar.